Welcome back, everybody. Reef Respawn here, and today we're going to continue with episode 380 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttle Season 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at all the other social media links, including the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps with the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, we have done a little bit between episodes, and by that, I mean we put void upgrades in all of the drawers, and it's one of those things that we can always go ahead and like toss in other upgrades as we go on. Say like if we need more diamonds and we're just not producing nearly enough or whatever, we can just go that route. The other thing I did is, I guess it wasn't back here, one over. I dug out a little room and I set up the crafter. I made it a tier 3 so that we could actually hold 5 recipes. Well, that's what we needed. But I got 5 recipes in here to convert all of the blocks up all the way to the Insanium, and then the Insanium actually gets pulled out and put into here, which we have 14 blocks, and that takes all of our actual blocks of Inferium out and just kind of converts them all the way up, which is pretty nice. So it's essentially I had to change all of these to INT so that it stays in the input buffer, all except for this one, which will actually go into the export thing and then it'll go out. So yeah, that's essentially what I've accomplished between episodes. So now this is forever empty unless we run into some kind of issue or we get like a bunch of seeds or whatever. So yeah, there's that, and I think that's really about it. So go ahead and clear that out, but jump into the quest book. And I have completed all of these, which I think the Alamite and the Special Infused were like the only ones that I had to complete. Other than that, I had like the Blaze Rods, the Aluminum, and Stone. Actually, I believe I could just hit claim all, right? Yeah. So let's toss... Guess I should put on my ring too. Essence into there. Grab our fertilized essence, toss it into here. All right, and I will go ahead and open up all of these bags. Actually, it would probably be better if we just got a chest. Permafrost, glowstone, honeycomb. Got a diamond pickaxe with unbreaking 1. Fire protection, silver. Okay, so we've got a couple things from alchemistry here. Alright, I'm gonna run and just dump these in, and then we'll hop back up here and start working on the next like tier 5s, I believe they are. Yeah, tier 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seeds. So let's get to it. Alright, so we are back. Let's go ahead and see what we need. So refined obsidian. Honestly, not a bad one to have. Uranium. Aquamarine. Emerald. and Manulin. Honestly, the aquamarine would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and seed. We got tier 2 crafting seeds. We need 5 of these upgraded. Okay. There's 5. Wrong crafting table. There we go. Of course, we need okay, need a bit more dust. Right, there's 5 of that. Okay, so let's convert all of that to that. So it looks like we're going to need the blood-infused iron. Which is blood inert iron. And I do apologize if you guys can hear my dog in the background. She did have some surgery today, so she is a little sore and she's just a little upset about it. So let me go ahead and get this tossed into the blood altar and I'll be right back. Take that guy out. Toss these guys in. Actually, let's do 16 of them. We're only going to need 10. Okay, so it looks like we are going to need some more solarium. Which that is valerium, uru, and nucleum. Let's head to the factory. So valerium, uru, and nucleum. Which looks like we need a bit more nucleum. So this is 2, 2, and 1. And we should probably sleep as well. Yeah, alright, let's sleep and then we'll come right back. Alright, so we do have a nucleum pickaxe head, which I should be able to melt down. How much is that going to give us? 6 ingots. A seared brick, I'll take that. That leaves us with 4, and we'll go ahead and make another 2 crafts. Pop those into there. Alright, and that's already enough. Alright, and then if we make our way over here, this should be hopefully getting close to being done. We'll go ahead and toss that into there. So essentially, my plan is to get these 5 seeds crafted up, and then after these 5 seeds are crafted, we can go ahead and work on some of the other miscellaneous seeds. I would say we could probably get into the, we go back, the Supremium Furnace, but I am going to have to grind out some more Iridium before we do that. As well as some Majestic Ingots, which we have the sodium hydroxide. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. I think the biggest thing is this element, Majestium. Which is from Majestic Dust, which we can get Essence of the Gods from. So, I mean, if we just make a bunch of white magic and dark magic dust, get those combined up, we could probably... yeah, we could probably just make a bunch. This is taking forever. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys when this is actually finished up. I guess while this is loading, we can go ahead and, missing a piece of glass there. Let me take care of that first. Is this the... yeah, it's steel framed. Probably something like that as well. Okay. Anyway, got a little distracted. While that is going, let's see, this is going to take a bunch of manulin. Which we don't have any. Do have a bunch of ardite. Bunch of cobalt. Let's see, is this one of the things that we can... yeah, we can turn it into the clumps. Go ahead and start tripling this up real quick. Looks like we're gonna need more oxygen. Almost. A couple more. There we go. I don't think that's doing it right. Definitely not. So a bit of ardite, which we could take this ardite, cook it up. And then essentially we just need to take these and start actually, before we get into that, is there a good way so that does not double? 2 and 2 make 3. Okay, yeah, definitely a better way to do it. So let's do 12 and 12. Alright, you know what? Last episode I teased that we were going to start another build part, and that's going to be to here. I probably could, yeah. Oh, that's gonna make a mess if I do that. So for now, should I leave? Yeah, we'll leave that for now. All of that will be dug out, and we will grab some of our bricks here. Alright, and then essentially what I want to do is put our like ore tripling system in here. Right, do we have any more of those brick slabs? No. Okay, so let's also do another 12 and 12. I have one piece of ardite left. Honestly, I don't think we're going to have enough manulin. So I'm going to have enough for the 4 blocks, but not the other 2 that we're going to need. Do we have... Hold up. Actually, check this first. Ardite, cobalt. Toss that away. Alright, let that just kind of cook. This guy will go here, I suppose. With a stair, and I guess we're gonna need that spruce again. Alright, so we'll take the electrolytic separator. Which, let's go ahead and do this. Purification chamber. That goes into the crusher. All right. So now we need will you, I don't think you'll, yeah, you're not gonna just pull directly. Okay. And then this guy, input, output. Actually, no, you would be output on this side. Grab some more leadstone. And then you need water. What I could do... I mean, do I really need this guy showing? Well, that guy needs power. What I could do is run that way. How do I want to... Oh, I got the perfect idea, actually. All right. And there's our Ardite. All right, oxygen is building. Perfect. All right, and now that I'm thinking about it, we can go ahead and grab our slabs. Do something like that. Fill up our hunger. We'll have to do our fencing continued over. I might even move that more centralized. All right, and let's go ahead and just at least complete the manual seed. So pop into here. 1, 2, perfect. Grab our blocks out. Another Ardite. Looks like our ingots are done. So let's make our 5 of those. All right, we have made it up here. Let's go ahead, make our manual seed. That's the first one. Perfect. All right, I'll just pop that guy right there. We'll let that kind of grow. We'll start collecting essence, and then I will kind of give it a designated home. Next episode, we will work on the other 4 seeds, I believe it is. We go back. Yeah, 4 seeds. So with that, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.